Here we go. Here we go. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. Tomorrow is the day. Creatures from the caucus, the end game. We're talking about prophecy fulfillment is gonna most definitely gonna be fire, and you should be front row and center. The link is right there in the video description. Yes, it is. All you have to do is go to the top and you will see it right there. You click that link, begin to think. Don't you even hesitate to elevate. You see, be in the house. We are excited and delighted to be accepted members to the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Of course, it is a dynamic page. We don't even have to hesitate on that. No hype needed. You feel me? And so the link is right there in the video description in the chat room. You can click that link, get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships. If you like one, you should become a member. Yes, you should. And if you don't, we still appreciate you over here. Sarah Soon said his YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right. Ring the alarm. You already know what time it is. KingSeti.com online marketplace. 25% off selected products at this time, and that's a big discount. So you should take advantage of that. We got the official General Seti DVD lectures, T-shirts, tank tops, hoodies. We got T-shirts and tank tops for the kings, the queens, and the children. Yes, we do. We got the coffee mugs. We got tote bags. We got a lot of new products up there. So go on over there and check it out and get that discount, family. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 1,000 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, advanced African academics, developing the Black nation, one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarah Soon Seti website, and the Black Netflix gonna have you binging on Black Power, all the subject that you know and love from the General, Old Mecca, Voyages of the Nile, from Naga to Nigga, Hindu, African origins of the Hindu Kush, God deception, holiday Holocaust, Christianity, Islam, Judaism exposed, Hinduism, we can't leave them out. You see, when Egypt ruled the earth, Nubia, mother of ancient Egypt, so many libraries and catalogs, and they're full of powerful information you can't lose. Get over there, check it out. That's all you had to do. Check it out and thank me later. That's right. And General Seti popping on Patreon. You already know what it is. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live streams. Too hot to handle on YouTube, but just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. And we got a lot of hot topics on deck. How German Egyptologists use Viking culture to interpret the Medu Netta. It's in there. I'm gonna show it to you. The Viking runes and evolution of the Egyptian hieroglyphs. Yes. How the church steeple and the Islamic minaret was stolen from the ancient Egyptian obelisk and the lost temples of ancient Egypt in southern India. We ain't got nothing but the smoke, you see, and so you need to get on over there. It's already 185 exclusive live streams that you have never seen anywhere else, and so that right there is a hell of a plus to get on over there. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels: King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. You will be up out of here. Now today we starting off, we bringing nothing but the fire. That's what you demand, and here it go. A secret look inside the Masonic Lodge, the ancient Egyptian origins of the craft. Here we go. Y'all know how we do. Uh-oh, Del Ray. Ray. All right. Godson is in the house. Godson is in the house. All right. We got some fire tonight. Got some fire tonight. Y'all know how we do. Matter of fact, let me move this out of here. Let me move this. I'm going to move this up here so I can go straight in. I don't need no. Yes, let me move that up too. So, all right. There we go. All right, there we go. Bingo. Bingo. Here we go. Nigga Dennis, I ain't worried about no Cro-Magnon. Yeah, I've been doing this long. They see, I got fortitude. You see, yeah. Well, look at Dennis. Let me go and put Dennis up in there. Yeah, look at Dennis. He said, you better be careful with that goddamn Cro-Magnon. Yeah, I got fortitude. I've been doing this already. See, it's the ones that run. See, once you running from a goddamn ghost. You see, you running from a ghost. Stand on your square, black man. Quit running. Shit. They running from you. They running from you. That's right. Now let's go on in. Here we go. We looking at, now, I believe this is the Grand Lodge of Texas. That's right. We looking into the African Egyptian origins of the craft. That's what they call it, the craft. But I don't know what craft, they referring to. You see, because I can tell you right now, ain't no goddamn Hiram Abiff. You see, Hiram Abiff and Solomon ever had a craft, because what we got to deal with first and foremost. Let me talk to you, okay? Masonry. Okay, wait a minute. Masonry came before Freemasonry. Okay, let's be clear about that. See, because when you look at Freemasonry, all they do is take the symbols of the Mason and they intertwine, allegories. You see, and secret codes, and you understand, which, the only secret is that you don't know the truth. You see, and so you keep your mouth closed so we don't expose you. You rather go and tell your lies in secrecy. That's all you're doing, because soon as you open up your mouth, if you make a mistake and open up your mouth and say what you say to your brothers behind the scene, then we'll set fire to your ass quickly. I know I will, and have been, and will continue. You understand what I'm saying? Unabated spitter of truth. Okay? Unabated spitter of truth. That's what's wrong with you, brother. You see, you turn, you run. You see, when you got the upper hand, you see. And so ain't no way, if I got the goddamn sword, I'm swinging it. You understand? Nigga drop the sword and shit and take off running. No, don't do that. And so when you talk about masonry, Freemasonry, you got to understand that masonry started before, which is operative masonry. That means you operating. Now you got the speculative mason now, which means he's speculating. That means he's guessing. That's what it means. He's guessing. You see, he's speculating. You understand what I'm saying? On some things that he really don't know what the hell he's talking about. And we'll prove that. And so when we say it started with masonry, then we must talk about Imhotep. Okay, because Imhotep constructed the oldest stone structure above ground. Okay, above ground. Now, some of the earlier pharaohs before Zosia had, where they may have had a mud brick mastaba above ground, they still had stone burial chambers below the ground. So when we talking about above the ground, we dealing with Imhotep. So Imhotep, hear me out. is the first. Well, Zoser was the Grand Master. Zoser was, but Imhotep was the high priest. You see, he was the high priest with Zoser being the Grand Master. You see, so we had to start. So when you talk about who was the first Grand Master, Zoser, but masonry, you see, as a craft, even though it begins with Imhotep, it begins before Imhotep. He is the first master mason, mastering masonry. I'm not talking about no nigga I'm talking about mastering masonry. He's the first master mason that clearly stands out in history. Okay, so we got to be clear about that. In Africa, you see where in Mesopotamia, when these niggas keep always bringing up Hiram and you know, when you go into Mesopotamia, they never constructed them ziggurats in stone. You see, no, they didn't do that. Them ziggurats was made out of mud brick. You see, and that's why Saddam Hussein had to go over there and help them out. All that brick you see over there today and giving you the illusion that it was there, but it was not. Okay? Saddam Hussein went over there and made y'all a Disneyland in Iraq. Now you niggas say, oh, that's Mesopotamia. No. Mesopotamia fell down a long time ago. Okay, and so what you looking at, because I'm gonna clear it up about some Hiram or Bilfin on it, because you can't find what masonry. That shit they got over there today that they call the Wailing Wall, man, the Knights Templar put that over there. That ain't had nothing to do with no damn Solomon or nothing. The Knights Templars and all of them put a lot of that over there. Okay? So don't get it twisted. Okay? And so when you looking at this Grand Lodge, you see right here in Texas. Let me get it. Let me bring it up. You see right there. You can see it ain't nothing but the pylons of ancient Egypt. Okay? When you see the pylon, let me go on there. Get that out of there. Why not? Let me go and get that on out of there. Yeah, get that on out of there. As a matter of fact, let me copy it. So when you come over here and you come and you see that it ain't nothing but the ancient Egyptian temple. Matter of fact, the sacred oblong of the lodge is the Egyptian temple, not Solomon. You cannot find no Solomon temple nowhere. And even when you look at the blueprint of Solomon temple, it's the Egyptian temple. And if you know how I get down with the temple, I brains the blueprints. You see, even the Hindu temple is the Egyptian temple. Period. See, I tried to give Prevon, whatever his name, to come on and walk with me, Prevon, whatever your name. Come on, walk with me. Yeah, I want to talk with you. You know, let's have a little conversation. He don't want to do it because I'm gonna lay his ass out. You see, I'm gonna lay him on out. Yeah, all these sanctuaries on the planet are nothing but a replica of the ancient Egyptian temple. The cathedral, the mosque, you see, all of them. We can lay it out. Does not change. Okay? And so we going to take a look into it. You know, when you go out, they got the all-seeing eye. You see, you got the all-seeing eye. You got the compass. You got the square. White man ain't been until the African showed him out of the alleys of Europe. You understand what they was thinking about the damn you sell off the side of the goddamn earth. They didn't know nothing about no place beyond the alleys of Europe. Okay. And so I don't know what they would need a compass for. And you understand what I'm saying? When you ain't going nowhere, you was on goats and horses and shit. You didn't have no merit. The little Romans and this, that, and the third, they didn't leave out the Mediterranean. They ain't leave out there. They ain't go nowhere. You understand? They stay right there in the Mediterranean. So they wasn't on no global exploration. They were right there in that lake that they called the Mediterranean. And so you see right here that the all-seeing eye is from ancient Egypt, Nubia, awesome. Yeah, this is the all-seeing eye of Ra. You see, now when you look here, that's the all-seeing eye of Lucifer. Okay, that ain't Ra, because you ain't gonna get no Cro-Magnon Neanderthal to venerate no sun. There's nowhere on the planet where you can show where the Cro-Magnon venerated as the supreme deity, the sun. You go into any pantheon of European people, and you will find that the supreme deity is a deity of storms, period. To put some of that sun out, because with storm come clouds. And you blocking out that sun, and you see right here, you see the sun deity, but you see the supposed Star David. See, they're in confusion, and they know better than that, because I know that they can goddamn count, and they know that ancient Egypt predates anything in the Bible by tens of thousands of years. We got to stop this. And so you live in an illusion. That's why we don't care what you keep in secret. We don't care what you keep in secret. You need to keep your ignorance in secret, because we can see right there that the regalia is confusion. You see, and once these babies become aware of the truth, they can shoot it down. The babies can shoot it down. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a novice. When you're dealing with chronology, this is in one of the Egyptian rooms of Freemasonry. See, when Napoleon went and the British went into Egypt, they rewrote Freemasonry. It was over. How the hell you gonna sit here and you can see all of the regalia, the aprons, the grand masters, the Masonic parades and ceremonies, the shrines? We're gonna be talking about that today. You understand what I'm saying? Tens of thousands of years before the Cro-Magnon even came out the cave. How the hell you going? And and so that's why when I showed you earlier the burials, them motherfuckers are spending millions. I don't see them spending that like that on Judaic mausoleums. I don't see that. Do you see that? Did you see that? I didn't see that. But I see them spending millions of dollars on the ancient Egyptian burials. You know why? Because they know the truth. But they also know that that's you, black man. They know you the Grand Master. You see? And many of the niggas that's in Black Masons, they scared to, come up out of the Cro-Magnon fraternity, Masonic order, and start their own without his charter. See, they're going to start an African lodge, but they still use his charter. You see, once you establish that you are the author, you can't keep going to the vagabonds. You can't keep going to those who have plagiarized your legacy to go to them and get a goddamn, for what? See, you in confusion. You in a state of denial of who you truly are. You see, but it's not, see, the lack of confidence that is official. You see, you don't feel that you could create something official without the validation of your master. That's what it really boiled down. You love it. You love his fraternities. You see? And so we see here, now they kept the Egyptians black. See? They know damn well that ain't no Caucasian. You see? So some of them, they know the truth. Now they went all the way in this one. Yeah. Yeah, and many of these Masonic lodges, they got the Egyptian room. Many of them got the Egyptian room. And so, you know, all the regalia. And so this is the update. They didn't have this, but when Napoleon and the British and the Germans and the European, it shocked them. You see, they say, how can we be down? We got to update it. We got to update it. There's no way we could continue to, on the biblical and we ain't got nothing to stand on. We ain't got no temples. You see? And so now, with the, the exposure to ancient Egypt, now they give themselves some semblance of validation. You see? But they still in a state of confusion because they still got the Judaic, which ain't got nothing to do with Africa. They still, they in there with the Shriner, the Islam, ain't got nothing to do with ancient Egypt at all. The Shriner with the Islamic, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. You see, you hallelujah, hallelujah. You see, Luciferianism. See, so there ain't nothing. They co-opting, but that just show you how big a failure they are. You see, because we the grand masters. We are always going to be the grand. Ain't nothing going to change. You see, this is something that was ordained from the heavens. And so they can go in there with all them lying-ass rituals. You understand what I'm saying? We will remain after all those Western rituals are nothing but dust. You see, when every goddamn ritual and every book and every scroll they ever wrote ain't nothing but dust. You see, the resume of the African man being the true grand master of the craft will always remain because the greatest symbols of masonry standing on this earth today is in Africa and will remain in Africa after every goddamn building that's still standing right now today ain't nothing but rust. That shit gonna come crashing down. But out of the smoke and out of the temples of millions of years standing over there right now will still be standing. And even if they goddamn fall, the rubble will still be a mountain right there. You understand? And the tombs up under the goddamn rubble will still remain. So it don't make no difference. You see? Now this right here is in Dublin. You see? They ain't confused. They know damn well ain't no Caucasian gonna get that dot. You understand what I'm saying? If he do, you know what? If he get that goddamn dog, he didn't put a melanin shot. He got a melanin shot. That's it. Ain't no way it's gonna naturally happen. You see that motherfucker then went on in there and got that double dose pseudo melanin. You see what I'm saying? And that shit gonna run out and he gonna have to keep hitting himself. So he ain't confused. That's not him. And so you go in there and you see the almighty sun, the god Ra, right there. This is another Egyptian temple. You see the winged sun disk. You see they well aware. You see the crazy thing is these are the rulers of the world. And the crazy thing about it, whether they want, they don't tell you this. They don't tell you this, that many of these Cro-Magnums that's writing these goddamn Bibles are Freemasonries, are in Freemason. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? You can see the popes and all of that. So the question is, if they publishing this shit, the publishers are Freemasons. they rushing them motherfuckers off the printing press, rushing them straight to your ass. But I show you behind the scenes where they most sacred temples got the Egyptian regalia. They mausoleums. The richest are Egyptian or pseudo-Egyptian mausoleums. Okay? So what is that telling you? that they know the truth. See, they send you over there. They know who the true Christ is. They know the concept come up out of the Nile. They know who the true Christ, the anointed. They know. They not confused about it. You confused about it. You see? And so you see, they got the wings, sun dish. You see the Grand Master's chair. Yeah. With the Egyptian regalia, even on the damn chair ends. Got the Pharaoh head. You see? I don't know. No, this is not the one in Philadelphia. You understand? But, they fully, they got the full regalia up here. You got the priest with the leopard skin, got the ark of the deceased Pharaoh. Yeah, they made him black. Yeah, they made him black. They put brown in their skin. Yeah, so whoever they were, they ain't confused. They ain't confused. This is in Philadelphia, I believe. Yeah, they didn't took great care to put their Egyptian room together, even though they got them Cro-Magnon goddess had their rules up there. See, now they in a state of confusion. See, they in a state of denial. You see, one fully aware. You understand? Some got that they can't, they can't accept the truth. But it don't make no difference whether they accept the truth or not. You see, we know, and the world know, the information has already been put out here by their own scholars. You see, many of their own scholars didn't put the information out. So I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers talking about this is some Afrocentric, conspiracy. You see, that's when they're running, as if we cannot present white Freemasons who teach that ancient Egypt was black, white academians that teach that ancient Egyptians was black, white occultists who teach that ancient Egyptian was black. Even the so-called Mexicans down there say we still in their old Meccan history, as if we cannot present to them Mexican scholars who acknowledge that these was African heads. But when they understood the ramifications of it, that you're left without a culture, you're left without an origin, because every goddamn land you go in, the black man and woman is the primordial race there, preceding all others by tens of, if not hundreds of thousands of years. You see? And so they understand the rhyme, so they fighting. You understand? They didn't stole the history, and they thought that they had got away with it. But goddamn, here come the truth. Here come the truth again to expose them. And so tonight, we continuing on with our, we're going to be dealing with the Rosicrucians. We're going to be dealing with the Shriners. We're going to be dealing with the Shriners. So y'all stay in here with me now. Y'all stay in here with me. Don't you go nowhere, because we got some powerful visuals that most definitely gonna wake up our people. And so I'm coming right back. We didn't reach the end of the first presentation, but wow, we got a line up tonight. This is General Sarah Soon said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.